welcome Nolan Rodrigue to the blue corner.
All right, Nolan Rodrigue, 17 years old, Team Ruiz. 160 pound purple belt, no match. Stages in this opponent.
Welcome to the red corner, Carlos Ruiz Jr.
Carlos Ruiz Jr., 18 years old, 10th planet.
I'm gonna say it, that's not a boy, that's a man.
Awesome, yeah. As well as his second to last match going this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is scheduled for 1 round with a 5-minute time limit in the teens division at 170 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Team Ruiz, here is Nolan Rodrigue. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing 10th planet, here is Carlos Ruiz Jr.
No referee change there, and Jason Sui's taking over.
Little collar tie, little exchange there. Really strong, both boys in the position.
So if Nolan was 18, this would just straight up be an adults purple belt match where pretty much everything's allowed. But since he's 17, they do have to restrict some of the leg danger, which is good. Always better safe than sorry.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful work.
This is a body lock rotation will take that up from Carlos Ruiz Jr.
Carlos very strong in the position too. Ducked under the arm, got the body lock, and elevated really well. You know, in any match, you got about maybe 2 or 3 of those before you got to kind of make smarter choices, but you saw it, went for it.
Plus 1 single 5-minute round. I mean, really good out there.
Really good top pressure from Carlos. Gets the side control.
Finds that underhook on that left side.
Really, really, really hard cross face pressure.
Yeah, if you don't address a crossface or you allow it to get like right on your neck, I was coaching one of my brown belts and he put a guy to sleep with a crossface. Shout out to Coach Jordan. But I mean, crossfaces, they'll get you.
Trying to single out that arm as Carlos couldn't quite get there. Lost a little bit of the pressure as he tried to fish 2-on-1. Nolan able to rotate out, get to turtle position. Not a spot to hang out though. Need to transition through and then get right back into closed guard if you can.
An arm bar.
Really tight.
Position that left heel into a grip breaking position. He's gonna maybe lock this rear mount triangle again.
Good work from Nolan to get back up. And on a single leg, doesn't quite get the single leg and ends up getting whipped back down and then reset back through by Jason
a bit of
Solis.
self-preservation as well, cutting back to the inside so they don't look toppling off these mats. Which oddly enough, thankfully, we've never seen before. So
No.
let's keep it that way.
Oh, big, big. Again, 5 minutes on the clock. I mean, if you're going to catch somebody in midair, might as well toss them back down.
There's a bit of a ghillie attempt there from Nolan. Carlos saw it, caught it, tossed it.
Carlos ahead at this point with the submission attempts. top pressure's looking really good, and also just overall offensive and aggressiveness has been really all Carlos. You know, Nolan needs to put something together. He's got 2 minutes to find his way into a submission attempt. Looks like we're in on an ankle for Carlos. There it is. He's got a good, oh, couldn't quite get the bite on it. That's one thing I always say about the leg lock attempts is you gotta lock the leg down if you're gonna attack the foot. You can't just go for the ankle and hope for the best. You really gotta control their options on exiting and ripping that foot out.
Nice little takedown there from Nolan, but counter with almost like a headlock. So maybe settles in almost a scarf hold. He didn't really have the arm trapped.
Still looking
like a head and arm throw. The scarf hold's like a head and arm trap. He never had the arm. But he did a good job building his base back for his knees to Carlos.
Looks like a little bit of the pace is starting to fatigue Nolan just a little bit. He's taking a couple of big breaths, putting his hands on his knees after that last separation.
He posted that left arm. Thankfully, he took his hand off the ground, but I mean, they were rolling that shoulder weird.
1 minute remaining into this match. 1 minute remaining.
Not using that arm that he did post on for a frame right now. And now the arm triangle is in.
Oof, yeah, this is deep.
Goes to a head and arm choke.
He's gonna step off to side control.
Nolan doing a good job to try to keep his feet to the inside. Again, if you can keep their hips from dropping through with space on half guard, or just having them in your open guard, it's really hard to apply the correct pressure with those head and arm chokes.
Yeah, despite not really having the finishing position, that still does count as a good strong catch attempt. Carlos Ruiz Jr. is up pretty clearly in this match.
That's another thing I'm a big fan of is when you are standing in front of somebody like that and you put the hand on the forehead, it's not doing much of anything other than just deterring them from trying to enter in on something.
Yeah, it's a nice little jumping Kimura there for a back kick. Good match for these guys. One
Solid work.
match left coming up right after this.
Barely call those boys teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5-minute time limit has expired, so we'll go to referee Jason Solis for your decision. Your winner of the match, Carlos Ruiz Jr.